set to run. Qualifier number 2, Versatile Trailer Sales Renegades. Picking up the pace off turn number 4. There's the green flag. Mark Cairns on the inside, Cody Kilburn's on the outside, and they're dead even off turn 2. 3 wide move, Lonnie Rivers jetting through down on the inside, trying to get up to the 4th spot. Brian Rogers in the middle, working on the outside. Chris Frenier, he's also moving towards the front as Cody Kilburn leads the field off turn 4 from the outside. Little Joe Daniels working the extreme outside line right up against the front stretch wall off turn number 4, and he's making it work. Daniels, who started in row number 4, is all the way up to the 4th spot, working the rim on the outside, now running behind Chris Frenier. He'll duck down the inside and follow Lonnie Rivers. Ed Donor loops it up in turn number 4. Rights the number 1 Renegade and will stay under green. Cody Kilburn's the leader. Lonnie Rivers moving towards the front is 2nd. Chris Frenier on the outside right now running in the 3rd spot. Little Joe Daniels coming after him though down on the inside. Here comes Little Joe in the 46 to 3rd. The only 2 drivers who have 2 wins in 2008 in this division, running 2nd and 3rd in this qualifier. And Lonnie Rivers sees a hole down the inside. He's not going to be running 2nd much longer. Rivers to the inside of Cody Kilburn going for the lead. Here comes Lonnie Rivers in the 7. He's your new leader, halfway. Little Joe Daniels stapled to the back bumper of Lonnie Rivers. He's to the 2nd spot. Cody Kilburn back to 3rd. Chris Frenier running 4th. Last week's winner, Keith O'Neill, the 0, runs in the 5th spot. Little Joe says it's time to go. He goes to the outside of Lonnie Rivers looking for the lead off 4. Lonnie Rivers in the 7, Joe Daniels in the 46. Rivers, the top point man in the Renegade division. Daniels in that number 46, 3rd in the point standings, 19 points behind Lonnie Rivers. And they're almost dead even into turn number 4 with 2 laps to go. Drag race for the lead on the front stretch. At the stripe, it was Lonnie Rivers by about a half foot. Rivers on the inside, Daniels on the outside. Rivers surges back in front by half a car. Rivers on the inside, Daniels coming back after him in 3 and 4. Here's where Daniels seemed to hook pretty well off turn 4. Another drag race for the lead down to the stripe. White flag is out. That time Rivers had the lead by about 2 feet. They're almost even off 2. Lonnie Rivers by 3 feet down the backstretch. Look out, Donor's looped it again in front of the leaders. Here come the leaders into turn 4. Donor gets out of the way. Little Joe tries to stay in it. Down the front stretch, checkered flag, Lonnie Rivers wins. Daniels 2nd, Frenier 3rd, O'Neill 4th, Kilburn 5th, 6th to Brian Rogers, 7th it'll be Mark Cairn, and 8th to Ed Donor in the number 1. Defending track champion starts 6th in the Siermark Bar and Grill 34 from Saranac Lake at George Foley. Shotgun on the field, a Crickets 22 for Mike Bruno. Green flag. Out front, Andy Haywood leads him off turn number 2. Andy Kane is running in the 2nd spot. Some fast cars coming from near the back of the back. George Foley working on the rim on the outside of the B3 of Aaron Bartamy. Here comes Foley. Mike Bruno takes to the outside as well. Mike Rio, look out, little bumper tag there. Rio seemed to shoot up the track into turn number 2. Foley trying to work his way around Mike Rio in that number 02. Out front, it's Andy Haywood. Andy Kane running 2nd. Chris K.A. is 3rd. Mike Bruno, who has been a rocket in this division, mired at the back of the pack. He's got nowhere to go. They're running 2 wide in front. He's trying to find a way through. Mike Rio drifted high into 1 and 2. He'll go to the back of the pack. As George Foley moved through, Mike Bruno moves through. But out front, it's still Andy Haywood. Here comes Chris K.A. K.A. in the 18. Moves through to the inside of Andy Kane. Chris K.A. to the 2nd spot. Kane is running 3rd. George Foley in the 34, mired behind the B3 of Aaron Bartamy. And then it's Bruno in the 22, right behind Foley. Andy Haywood with a comfortable lead out front. Mike Riel's going back to the garage. George Foley moving to the inside of Aaron Bartamy. trying to slide through down on the inside. Here comes Foley. Haywood, K.A. There goes Barnaby sliding up off turn number 2. Bruno picks up a spot. He's to 5th. Andy Kay's running 3rd. He's going to be feeling the heat of George Foley soon. Out front, Haywood, K.A. Kane still 3rd. Bruno looking to the inside of George Foley for the 4th spot. They run wheel to wheel into turns 3 and 4. Bruno smokes them into turn number 4 and takes the spot away to 4th. Andy Kane hanging on to that 3rd position. Got it down on the inside. Mike Bruno looking outside into turn number 3. 2 laps to go for leader Andy Haywood. Andy Haywood by 2 car lengths over Chris K.A. And a big gap back to Andy Kane in the 27. Mike Bruno again looking to the outside. Now ducks back down behind Kane as the white flag is out for Andy Haywood. Bruno going after Kane now on the outside into turns 1 and 2. George Foley looking to move back to the inside of Bruno. Final lap. Can Bruno get to a top 3 finish? Out front, Haywood trying to hold off Chris K.A. and he will. Haywood wins, K.A. is 2nd, Kane 3rd, Bruno 4th, Foley 5th, and Aaron Barnaby ends up 6th in the B3. Shotgun on the field, and the direct subs number 4 from Plattsburgh. It's Rico Hernandez, 7 cars. That's the field. Here they come. Green flag. From the outside row number 1, Mike Wells trying to take the lead from Mike Shagnon, and he will. Mike Wells leads him down the backstretch. Shagnon's running 2nd. Big Orange or Rich Watson running in that 3rd spot. Outside in the 4th position right now, Brian Chris in the Labatt Blue 98. Wells the leader. Shagnon is 2nd. Watson is 3rd. Brian Chris tiptoeing through turn number 2. That car turned sideways on him, and Skip Liberty on the inside had 4th, but now Chris comes right back after it on the outside. He put the nose back there for 4th. At the stripe, Skip Liberty had the 4th spot again, but Brian Chris put up a pretty good fight. Ben Huff's got a good view of the battle for 4th. Now Rich Watson in the 09 sticking his nose down to the inside of the 86 of Mike Shagnon. Shagnon closed that door into turn number 4, and he'll hang on to 2nd for now. Brian Chris still working on that outside line in the number 98. Skip Liberty in the 59. Back to 4th. Brian Chris starting to slide a little bit. Now again coming back after 4th into turns 3 and 4. Ben Huff still trying to plug his way through down on the inside and get 5th. And Ben Huff will get that 5th spot off turn number 2. But here's where Brian usually fights back pretty strong. He's been able to drive it hard into 3 and 4. As he does again, trying to come back after the 5th position. Shagnon way up the track off 2. Richie Watson in the 09 wasn't able to get his car there. Shagnon shot way up the track off the 4th turn, and Watson's 09 seemed to drift right up with him. Watson wasn't able to get there down on the inside. Skip Liberty still running in the 4th spot. Brian Chris still fighting on the outside for 5th. Ben Huff in the 29, Brian Chris the 98. Good battle for position number 5, and I think the battle is just about ended as Chris was sideways again off turn 2. Well, Ben Huff wants to go. Ben Huff's going to try the outside of the 29. Huff going after Skip Liberty. Mike Shagnon continues to hang on to 2nd and has stacked things up behind him. But Shagnon's been able to hold his line for the most part and hang on to that 2nd spot. Mike Wells just making it ugly out front. He's way ahead. 2 laps to go for Wells. Shagnon running 2nd. Rich Watson is 3rd. 4 Skip Liberty in the 59. And the Labatt Blue 98 for Brian Chris. As Ben Huff, his experiment on the outside didn't work too well. He's gone backwards. White flag out for Mike Wells. 2nd spot, still Mike Shagnon in the 86. Rich Watson in the 09, still running 3rd. Skip Liberty to 59. Oh, there goes Shagnon. Shagnon loops it off turn number 2. Your winner is coming off the 4th turn. Checkered flag is out for him. Mike Wells wins it. Rich Watson, the big orange 09 is going to end up in the second spot. Here comes Watson for second. Third, it's going to be Skip Liberty. Brian Chris fourth. Ben Huff fifth. Sixth will be Rico Hernandez. And Mike Shagnon will bring the 86 home in the seventh spot.
10 more Napa Warriors lined up and ready to go. Second qualifier. Off turn 4, the green is out. Good jump on the outside for Jimmy Collins in the 0-2. He's going to grab the lead as they head up the backstretch. Peretta trying to hang tough on the inside of the 72. He comes right back, but Collins is going to have the lead as they come off turn 4. Peretta running into that number 2 spot. D-Moore is third. Billy Twaits has quickly worked his way into the number 4 spot in the 69. Santillo is fifth. Here comes Donor on the move. He's sixth. He's now fifth as 3 cars go by the 72. Caution flag is out as we got 1 car. Appears to have a tire down. Coming slowly down the front stretch. Here they come off 4. We are back to green. Another good jump on the inside by Jimmy Collins in the 0-2. He's going to grab the lead. He's going to bring Dave D-Moore right with him. That inside line moving up. Peretta's going to get caught 3 wide on the outside. Twaits drifts a little bit high as well. And Peretta is sideways. Nice job holding on to it. And we'll stay green. The 69 of Twaits headed back to the garage area. Meanwhile, 3-car battle up front as quickly Rick Donor has moved up on the outside, right alongside the 0-2 of Collins, and he looks him in the eye and goes right on by. Rick Donor, your new leader in the 95, as Collins back to second. Not for long. Here comes Dave D-Moore on the inside, and D-Moore will take the number 2 spot. Outside, Santillo looks to move up. 2 to go, this time by for Rick Donor. Collins drifting high. He takes the 86 with him. And here comes Santillo to second. Collins back to third. Bombard is now fourth. D-Moore back to fifth. White flag this time by Donor. 1 to go. Tommy Santillo trying to close the gap in the 88. Jimmy Collins is third. Into turn 3 the final time. Now through 4, off turn 4. Checkered flag is out. No photo finish this time. Rick Donor wins it all. Tom Santillo is second. Jimmy Collins gets the number 3 spot, followed by the 86 of DeMore and the 61 of Shane Bombard. Final qualifier of the evening, ready to go on the Airborne half mile. Bert Drake starts inside in the 05. Malcolm Woodward will start the 46 outside. Row 2, Josh LeClaire in the 7. Speedy Brissett outside in the 03. Eli Bishaw the 93. 34 of Josh Lavarnway. 14 of Mike Brissett. 75 of Cody Myers. Shotgun goes to the 8 of Paul Baker. Good start for Malcolm Woodward. He grabs the lead in that 46 car. Speedy is sideways. Look out. Brissett spins the 03. That'll bring us under caution. Here they come. Off turn 4. Green flag is out. Leclerc taking a look at the outside of Burt Drake in that 0-5, but Burt's having some handling problems in turn 2. I would not want to be on the outside of that 0-5 coming off 1. Cody Myers in the 75 now looking inside the 05, and Cody will take the number 3 spot. 3 wide down the front stretch. Barnway on the inside. The meat of the sandwich is Leclerc in the 7. Much better job that time getting through turn 2 by Burt Drake in the 05. Bischoff the gap a bit on Malcolm Woodward. 2 to go. The 46 of Malcolm Woodward is your leader. That lead has diminished, but now Bischoff kicks the dirt up on the backstretch, and Woodward opens up again. Gap back to Cody Myers, who is solidly into that number 3 spot with 1 to go. Morris, New York driver of number 46, Malcolm Woodward, leading him off turn 4. Weasel Bruno showing the checkers. Woodward is your winner. Bishaw will get 2nd, Myers 3rd, 4th spot. Barnway and Josh Leclerc rounds out your top 5 in this final qualifier for the Monster Bomber.